that's a bust down, that's that big dog shit. 100 bands getting rich, that's that big dog shit. Bounce off, slide through with them big dog sticks. I'm a little nigga, get your big dog hit, that's a capital P. Take in out the bitch, mouthpiece with the hips, she gon' get it out of jail. Are you bitches out of state doing $40 day? With a grin, he got 50 on the end, pussy animal hanging out. You better take it in, bitch, an animal bag of shit, you better kick it in. All that liking the comments, these niggas they ride in. My niggas we flip shit, fully out on the kill shit. Me and Rick in the A, 5K off a light trip. We hold this shit down, niggas really fuck around. Still out of town, cracking cars with the pound. That's that big dog shit. That's a bust down, that's that big dog shit. 100 bands getting rich, that's that big dog shit. Bounce up, slide through with them big dog sticks. Big dog shit, that's a bust down.
Alright, well. Okay, so this is gonna be, hold on, 1 minute. Okay, so, alright, so this is gonna be my video for my for my 23&Me, MyHeritage, and Ancestry.com results. Nigga, I'm Hawaiian, so like that's what I am. I'm Hawaiian. Like first and foremost, and this is like my first video vlog shit. So like yeah, but yeah, I'm Hawaiian. So alright, I guess I'll do the 23&Me first. Wait. I guess like some background. Like growing up, I knew my dad was just Hawaiian, like Filipino, and Chinese. My mom was Portuguese, Puerto Rican, Japanese, and yeah, Okinawan, but Japanese, pretty much. It's not the same, but yeah, that's different. That's different. That's different. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is the, this is the 23&Me. Okay. Chancellor Barcelona, 100%. Okay, so it says Filipino and Austronesian, 37.1%. Central Versailles, Philippines, Tonga Taku, Tonga. 1.4% Indonesian, Thai, Khmer, and Myanmar. 1.1% Vietnamese, 0.7% Chinese, 0.4% Chinese Thai, 0.7% Brownie Chinese and Southeast Asian, 15.1% Japanese, Okinawa Prefecture, Japan, 1.7% Indigenous American, 0.2% Brownie East Asian and Indigenous American, European, 33.3%, so that's like 1/3 exactly, like literally 1/3, my nigga. So Southern European, 28%, Spanish and Portuguese, 27.6%, and broadly Southern European, Spanish and Portuguese, 27.6%, and Azores, Portugal, and like Madeira Islands and shit, mainland Portugal. 0.4% broadly Southern European. Northwestern European is 5.1%, and that is 3.4% British and Irish, 0.2% Finnish, 1.5% broadly Northwestern European, and 0.2% broadly European. So it's like they don't know what the fuck it is. They do, but they're like too fucking lazy to like do it, or they don't, you know what I mean? They're too fucking lazy. So I got Melanesian, 6.7%, broadly Melanesian, Sub-Saharan African, 1.1%. Of that is West African, 0.5. 0.5 is Ghanaian, Liberian, and Sierra Leonean, 0.5%. 0.4% Congolese and Southern East African, 0.4% Angolan and Congolese, that's the and 0.1% broadly Sub-Saharan African, so just some type of fucking, yeah, African. trace ancestry, I got 0.4%. Of the 0.4%, I have Peninsular Arab and 0.2% North African. And I got 0.2% unassigned. So that's some shit that is like, I don't fucking know. But yeah, so is that pretty spot on? I mean, I don't like how they put East Asian and Indigenous American as the big in 58.4%. And they put Chinese and Southeast Asian 41.4%. And of that is Filipino and Austronesian 37.1%. Man, they can't be doing that, man. They should do like, cause like on MyHeritage they put Oceania, and that's more Philippines is not part of Oceania. It's like it's Austronesian, but they need to separate the islands better. Like I'm sure in the future they'll make better like categories and shit as time goes on. You know, more people. Yeah, as time goes on, more people do it, get the test and shit. But yeah, they need to separate Austronesian because nobody even uses that shit except for fucking dummies on the internet like nerds and shit. That's not even us trying to tell us who the fuck we is, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? But yeah, they need to separate Filipino, Austronesian to Oceania and some other shit. Cause I don't even know how much or what island I am. It just says, the only thing it says is Tonga Tapu Tonga. It doesn't even say Hawaii. It doesn't say like from Samoan. Like, I know I'm Samoan though, like a little bit. I know I'm Samoan. Like what the fuck? But yeah, it doesn't even, yeah. Anyways, that was 23&Me. MyHeritage is right here. This one, like, I'm gonna say this. MyHeritage, 23&Me, Ancestry.com, AncestryDNA. I got all three because I want to cross-reference, like, based off of what I know, growing up here, what I do know of my parents and grandparents and my family and history and shit. So I want to go off of that and what the DNA test is and like cross-reference it. That's what the fuck I do. Yeah, ain't no fucking dumb. But yeah, it says Chancellor Barcelona, this is you. Ethnicity estimate, you have 8 ethnicities and 5 genetic groups. It says 46 point, this is the overview. Yeah, I'll read the ethnicity estimate where they break it down after. But it says 46.2% Polynesian, 3 genetic groups, 26% Iberian, that's Spain and Portugal, that's my white side, which I know of that. 27.8, 6 other ethnicities, 2 genetic groups. I'm going to read the ethnicity estimate, the breakdown. And, yeah. Okay, it says Oceania. See, fuck, man, at least they put Oceania, man. These niggas put Oceania, like, show some fucking, they give a fuck, they care about it, they give a fuck, they care about us and shit. Niggas know. This is Polynesian, 46.2%, Maori in New Zealand and England, Native Hawaiians in Hawaii, New Zealand, North Island, and UK. So it's pretty much Hawaiian and Maori, which I have strong reason to believe I am Maori. Like I know I'm Maori, like for a fact, because all my cousins on this bitch is all Maori from New Zealand, Australia, and shit. So I know I'm Maori. Nigga, I look Maori, like the fuck. Then it says 1.5% Melanesian. I don't know why it's so fucking low, but I know why it's low. It's because most of my Melanesian in this bitch, they put it in the Polynesian. That's why the Polynesian, the other one was 37.1%, but that's also mixed with the Filipino. But I'm 1/8 Filipino, so that's like, what is that? 150, 25, 12, 6. Yeah, so. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. 150, 25, 12. Damn, nigga. Okay, so if I take out my Filipino out the Austronesian and Filipino thing on the last one, that means I'm like That means I'm like 20, pretty much bigger than 1/5, but less than 1/4 Polynesian. If I take out the Filipino on the 23&Me. Now this one, it says I'm 46.2%. The other one was 37.1. So yeah, and the Melanesian, the other one was 6.7. This one's 1.5. So you see what I'm saying? Like, no one thing is like it's a work and it's progress, progression. Like they're working on it. I'm sure in the future when they get updates and shit, which I literally check for all the time, man. Y'all niggas better update this shit, boy. Like for real, for real. Like, I like the updates. Like the fuck. Like do it as soon as possible, man. ASAP shit, man. ASAP, nigga. The fuck. But Melanesian 1.5. Europe is Iberian. They didn't even break it down that much. Iberian, 26%, and I know that's Portuguese, my nigga. And maybe some Spanish, but it's mostly Portuguese because, yeah, I know I'm really Portuguese, white. Finnish, 1.1%. North and West European, 0.8%. Okay, that was Europe, 26%, 1.1%, 0.8%. Iberian, Finnish, North and West European. Asia is Japanese and Korean, 22%. That's, like, I'm not that Japanese, bro. Like, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 4th generation mixed Japanese, Okinawan to be exact. So, like, 150 quarter. 1/8. I'm 1/8 Okinawan Japanese, so that's like 12.5%. This nigga, there's no way I'm 22% Japanese and Korean, so these niggas is off. I hope in the future y'all fix that shit. I'm not that Japanese, bro. The fuck? Proud as fuck, nigga. Okinawan, nigga. Okinawa perfect. I'm not that Japanese, bro. And it says Filipino, Indonesian, and Malay 1.3%. Like I said, I'm 1/8 Filipino. I know that for a fact. So that's 12.5%. Should be at least. That's only 1.3%. So this niggas is like, it ain't nothing. Like I like you guys put Oceania on MyHeritage DNA, but you need more samples and like data-based crossovers, references and shit to like make this more accurate. Which I know in the future it will be more accurate. So I'm waiting for. Man, nigga, man, I'm waiting for some updates, man. What the fuck? Nigga. And it says America, Indigenous Amazonian, 1.1%. So the Native American, it pops up as this as Indigenous Amazonian, but it's about right. I'm like 1 or 2% Native American. That's 150, 25, 12, 6. 3, 1. I'm like 7th generation mixed Native American, so that's about right. 23&Me and MyHeritage both got that right. AncestryDNA. Alright, so what is it fucking frozen? The fuck? Okay, wait. Yo, it seems been glitching. I was on it earlier. It's glitching and shit, man. The fuck? Okay, there. This is AncestryDNA. Ethnicity estimate: Eastern Polynesia and New Zealand Maori, 33% Polynesian Islands. It says 25% Portuguese in Hawaii, California, and Azores Islands. Southern Japanese Islands, 12%. That's pretty spot on. Southern Philippines and the Visayas and Mindanao, 12%. That's pretty spot on. That's both 1/8. I am 1/8, so that's like I'm about a quarter Asian based on my Japanese and Filipino. Sweden and Denmark, 3%. Spain, 3%. Dai, which is Chinese, 3%. I was researching it. Oh, fuck it is Chinese. Wales, 2%. Japan, 1%. So I got a little bit of like Japanese. I'm Okinawan, but I got a little bit of Japanese in that bitch. Southern China, 1%. Cameroon, Congo, and Western Bantu peoples, 1%. That's black. Yeah. Germanic Europe 1%, Indigenous Puerto Rico 1%. That's about right. I told you, my mom's Puerto Rican. Yeah. Finland 1%, Ireland 1%, Vietnam 1%. So I'll say on this. This is the first one I did. First I did Ancestry, then I did MyHeritage, and then I did 23&Me. So I did it backwards. I got them and I read them backwards, basically. But it's what it is. But this one, I think it's pretty fucking accurate. Except, I'll say this. I think this one is really accurate. The AncestryDNA is pretty fucking accurate. Except the categories is all fucked up. I think 23&Me has the best categories because they break it down. But it's also disrespectful at the same time because they don't break down the islands. Like where I'm from Hawaii. I'm in Hawaii. I'm in Hawaii right now, bro. But yeah, nigga, I'm in Hawaii right now, and like they don't break it. They just put Filipino and Austronesian, man. That's so disrespectful, man. Like Filipinos is not us and shit, and we just different. I'm Filipino. I can say that shit. But I'm Pacific Islander though, I'm Oceanian, my nigga. I'm from the ocean, like for real, from the islands, but I'm from Big Island. And I'm from Oahu, bro. I'm from Hawaii, but I'm from Big Island, bro. Hilo, bro, 96720, man. 96720, bro. For real, till we'll blow, bro. For real. I'm just fucking around, man. Fuck that. Wait, let me pop soccer, bitch. Niggas, I'm not someone, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. But, nah, that's some real shit. Fuck all the bullshit. Yeah, I'm in the bathroom. Yeah. You don't know what I'm going. You don't know my life. But, yeah, so I would say Ancestry is pretty accurate. 23&Me, it breaks it down to like little tiny percents. AncestryDNA doesn't break it down to like 0 points and shit. So 23&Me is good for that. And it has more categories, but they just need to separate Oceania and Austronesian. Can't stress that enough, bro. I think every islander feels that way. And MyHeritage is a good job with separating Oceania, the different realms of the world, the earth, whatever you want, the world. Because they have Oceania, so I fuck with that. But the thing is, it's pretty off. But I'm sure in the future they'll I'm sure they'll do it better in the future with the upgrades and shit, the updates, I mean. But yeah, that's my MyHeritage, Ancestry, and 23&Me DNA test results, and I'm Hawaiian, so gang, this bitch. Bye, thank you, bye.